Welcome to Mediaverse Studios. Tonight we'll be having our first ever episode of Mediaverse Movie Night. We're going to be screening 3 films tonight, and me and my esteemed colleagues here are going to be watching these films and giving them some feedback, giving them a review or a roast, whatever they deserve. And we're just gonna have some fun. That's what this is all about. We're trying to get some outreach into the Iowa and Midwest sort of indie filmmaking communities and get their projects brought into here and seen by whatever audience you may be. And so I'm going to start with just introducing myself. So my name is Jake Daniels. I am the owner of Mediaverse Studios here, and to my left I have Vern.
I like turtles.
To his immediate left we have his wife Melanie.
Hi.
And over there on the wing we have Derek.
I'm more of a salamander guy, Vern.
How are you? I've heard that about you.
So how this is going to work is we're basically just going to start our first film. We're going to watch through it. We'll get into a little box down in the YouTube underwear there. You'll be able to see our reactions, but you're going to be seeing the video for the most part. The film for the most part, excuse me. This is a live show. This is the first time we've done this. None of this is rehearsed or scripted, and so we're not liable for anything that comes out of our mouths. I know that
Parental
some of us
discretion is advised.
Yeah, and none of these films have been rated, so obviously, viewer discretion is advised, please. And we will watch the films, and then we'll come back up and give sort of our assessment of the film, what we liked, what may need work, in our opinions, and keep that in mind with a grain of salt, because we are also indie filmmakers, and so we don't have all the expertise. We just might give feedback from things that we have learned on our own sets. So we'll give the assessment, and then we will go right to the next film. So if that sounds like something you're into, stick around, and we will start with our first film, which is going to be Lucid. Lucid is going to be a short film by Michael Minard. He's out of Waterloo. He owns Red Arc Productions, and he's a very prolific filmmaker in the sort of northeast Iowa area. You may know his name from his feature called You Should Have Killed Me, which is now being released by Bayview Entertainment, which is an amazing film, and a lot of us have worked on that film, including Vern over here. He was the guy in the rug, and he may give you some insight into that role down the line. But Lucid is his latest project. This is actually going to be the world premiere of this film, and so we're very excited to watch it and give some feedback.
Reality. What defines reality? Is it the definition of what we know to be true? But if truth is subjective, doesn't that too make reality subjective?
Have you been taking your medication?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure? Because honestly, you haven't been the same since Andrew left. Did he say when you'd be back?
In a few days, I think. You hungry? I can make us something to go with the coffee. How's toast? I just finished canning this blackberry jam from my garden, so we can try that.
Yeah, sure. Where did Andrew say he was going to again?
Somewhere down south? I'm not quite sure.
That doesn't seem like him. Seems a little suspicious. saw you wallowing in your own blood, and I said to you, feed me.
Senses seem to be the deciding factor. Seeing, feeling, you know. But what about the sixth sense? Dreams. When did you get back?
Oh, I hope I didn't wake you. I was kind of trying to surprise you.
I've missed you.
Aw. Well, I wasn't going to be away forever. Are you okay? You've been taking your medication, right?
Yes.
Well, I hope you don't mind. I used the last tomatoes from the garden. You've been quite busy out there.
Keeps me occupied.
Are you going to enjoy your handiwork? Kind hands lead you to ruin, but hands that know blood will deliver you eternal life.
Even if you just live inside my head now, inside my memories, I still see you, feel you. You'll always be with me. Dad.
You want to tell me what's going on here? I love you. But these frantic phone calls in the middle of the night are starting to drive me crazy.
Nothing. I've just been...
You should know by now you can't lie to me.
Dad, I've been taking my meds, I promise.
I've always worried that someday you were going to lose it. You just don't seem to be able to help yourself.
Why would you say that?
Can you not see it?
See what?
Can you not feel that knife in your hand?
I don't...
You may taste the fruits of your labor, but you smell what rots beneath.
So are you not my truth? If our truth dictates reality, then are you not mine?
All right, that was Lucid by Michael James Minor. Very, I don't know what, how do you want to describe that? Cerebral. I think that would be a good way of, the genre that this would fall in is sort of like a, God, like a psychological thriller, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I think so. A little creepy too, though. I like that.
kind of coming into your own mental health and like.
Yeah, it like kind of, I don't know, makes you uncomfortable with it, and it kind of keeps you there. I really liked how it was written, and especially how it was shot. It has this kind of like very disorienting nature to it.
Yeah, like the shake of the screen, like when she's kind of coming in and out of
when
it.
her psyche starts to break in those
Yeah,
individual.
yeah, it's kind of seeing like the reality and
Yeah.
all that stuff kind of fight against each other.
Yeah.
He tied it in with the audio too. Whenever she was speaking, I think.
Yeah, you get that little like hiss that kind of comes up, that riser that builds. I think the performances were great. Honestly, I think that Alana absolutely killed that role. That was Alana Swanka. We've worked with her in the past. She's great. We actually just did our 48-hour film with her. That smile at the end, holy crap.
Creepy.
Killing, man.
Could you imagine if that was your child?
Oh,
Smiling
God.
at you like that, you'd be like,
Yeah, after they just dumped their meds down the sink, like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a
I
long
like when he
weekend.
asked her, or Pat asked her, hey, you can't even tell you have that knife in your hand. Pat's got an amazing voice anyhow. I can sit and watch him no matter what he's in, just sit there and listen to it.
Yeah.
I still think he should do voiceovers, but yeah, he does a good job too.
Yep. Yeah, and I know that was Amanda Bean. I haven't worked with her. I know some of you guys have. And then I'm not sure who the other guy was.
The fellow at the beginning, I haven't had a chance to work with him. I don't know him either, but
Yeah.
you did a
He
good
did a
job
good
though.
job.
Yeah, he did a great
Yeah.
job. Yeah. What else? I really liked the coverage that Michael got there. He did a lot of these sort of, what am I trying to say? It was simple coverage with the humans, like with people talking to each other. Just sort of like a quick wide, over the shoulder. But then he did a lot of these like really interesting inserts that actually kept the story going. So you get like the blood on the knife, you get the toast in the toaster, you get the meds, you get, the sunlight coming through the leaves. And I think that all of those elements.
Yeah, I was digging the shot, looking straight up into the trees and kind of giving that spiraling effect.
Yeah, it almost looked like a Seattle type tree.
Yeah.
Is what I thought.
I think all those added to like the disorientation that we were supposed to feel.
yeah.
That was really
Obviously,
clever.
we're in a lit up studio at the moment, but that's kind of movie you want to sit in a little dark room, maybe by yourself,
I think so.
late at night, turn off the lights and watch that. That's pretty fun.
Then hope you don't have to get up to go to the
cry
bathroom in the middle of the
because
night.
you have to get-
Exactly.
Hope you don't have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Like,
Take
there's
all the
not a
knives
storm.
with you before
Right.
you watch it.
I like the environment too. I like the way that Kevin did the coloring. Kevin Thorpe did the color on that. Looks like
That was awesome.
it was very. It wasn't too like intense with color, but it felt very like clinical almost. Like she was in this. Like I don't know if maybe it was a dream and she was sitting like in an actual like mental health facility because it had that like environment of like. I don't know. It's very like clean walls, clean everything, and I'm sure the house they were in was just clean, but they kept it there. And like I think the color really added to that like sterile nature of it.
It's all those little things that most people wouldn't even pay attention to,
Right.
but make a huge difference.
I think that's a lot of the point. Is just like the stuff that you're not supposed to notice, but you're supposed to feel anyways.
Well, and I kind of like how they tied it in. As I'm watching it, I'm wondering, well, did that happen? Was that just in her mind? I think that's the feeling he's trying to convey. That's what she's having. Did that just happen?
Yeah.
Is she imagining that? But I got that too from just watching it.
Yep. And she portrayed that a lot with her face of
She
just
did.
like the confusion of like,
did.
is what I'm seeing right now real? Is what I just did real? And like, and in the end, she's just my interpretation is like she doesn't know what's real and what's not. So she's like, well, I'm not going to take these meds anyways, and then just kind of leans into the insanity of it all.
yeah, I've dated a few girls like that.
You drove them insane. There's a difference.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cause that.
Any comments up there?
Andrew Smith out of Des Moines.
Thank you. Andrew Smith, great job. We have Michael Huntington up there running the switcher and all this live stream stuff, so if it sucks, blame him, essentially. Okay, I think we're ready to move on to the next film, unless anyone has any more to add.
No, it was great.
Cool. What do we got next?
The one I can't pronounce.
Okay, So this is another 48-hour horror film that we saw last year.
This we actually competed. This was in our. We actually competed against this in our group last
Yeah,
year.
they were in our group. We made Sucks to Be Vegan last year at the horror 48-hour film challenge. And then in our group there was another film that was put out that I really enjoyed. It's called Mostenire, I think. I don't know. I think it's Italian for monster. Don't quote me on that. It might be Latin. It might be something else.
I think it means refrigerator.
Yeah,
That's
exactly right. Yep, he's got it. But this is a very fun film. I'm excited to watch it. And who is it by? Do we know?
Wasn't Dylan
Was
Jacobson?
it Dylan?
Was it Dylan? Yeah.
Dylan Jacobson, I think, was the filmmaker behind this one. Okay, so here comes Mostenire.
Push the button.
October 11th, entry 171. I've tracked it down to a house in the countryside. The sighting suggests that there's another in the house. Regardless, it's the doctor that I'm after. It's been almost 2 years since it took Mom and Dad. We haven't seen Elizabeth in almost a year. I've grown in that time, learning the craft of my father and his father before him. Today, I avenge my family. Today, I embrace my heritage. Hypocrite.
Show yourself, you coward. You need to listen to me. I don't need to listen to a freak like you. You don't understand. My name is Dr. Fred Mixter. I'm a doctor, not a monster. Yes, you are. You don't want to do this. I couldn't save your parents, but I can save her. I just need time. What do you mean, save her? Show yourself.
Very well.
You fight like your father. You're pretty spry for an old man. Maybe you should wash that. She's downstairs. Elizabeth? Oh my God, Elizabeth. Hey, it's me, Chris. Elizabeth.
Michael. All right. That was Mostenire. I don't know.
Yeah, you're mostly right.
Mostenire.
Refrigerator.
Refrigerator for us others. Cool. That was a really cool movie. I remember really liking that when we watched it at the screening event in Des Moines last October. Just immediately, like as soon as he enters that house, that like awesome silhouette shot. I absolutely love that shot. Like just amazing hero pose. Yeah, had a really good, like it played into all the like classic monster movie tropes, right? You got the black and white, you got the 4:3 aspect ratio, you got the high noise, you've got the, just do classic like good versus evil monster, kind of movie with a fun twist at the end. Really well done. As far as like negatives, I think that the sound design, and yes, I know it's a 48-hour film, and so like you're very limited to what you can actually accomplish. But if this was a full-length production, whatever, sound design, I think could have been a little more tightened up in terms of just like getting all those sound effects right. I think a lot of the noises we were hearing were just coming straight off of the room audio. Which wasn't bad. It wasn't bad by any means. It was just you can add a lot more elements with sound design that can either build tension or can bring you into the environment more. I had something else, but I forgot what I was going to say. So off to you, Vern.
I love black and white. I'm partial to watching that, and they had me when the car comes pulling up. Again, I like that entry too when he came
very
in.
supernatural. Like,
and to your point with that sound, maybe a little miss there, but this is a 48-hour project.
Yeah.
So really,
There's
for
no
as much
fault.
as they got done in that, that's a win. I'm trying to remember on our project, I think we had some stuff that we couldn't tidy
Oh,
up.
the color, like
And last minute just getting in there and not even sure if we'd get it there. So I just really enjoyed that. That's, kind of like a little classic.
Yeah, to put that together in 48 hours was impressive.
Good job.
So I guess for me, I thought it was awesome. It actually had me jump at one point. Like when he came over and the monster came behind him and scratched him. I actually was like, what? Wait, because I thought he was going to go upstairs. Right. And originally I thought they were going to have him be the monster. I didn't know. So I was like, oh, okay. That was a little bit surprising. So I enjoyed that part.
I love this movie. I loved it when we actually saw the screening in Des Moines. I loved it. And I love it because I remember the use that we had to use the pumpkin as a prop. And I just love him walking up the stairs and just stomping the pumpkin on the way out. It's just, it's simple, it's quick. Yeah, it's simple, it's quick to the point. Just, I don't know, I'm looking for, oh, there's your pumpkin right there. I love it. I love the black and white. I love the car at the beginning. I love the costume design for the main character. It's just, I've always been big on, especially horror movies in black and whites. I love how real stuff feels. Like, that's why I used to like old, Stephen King movies and whatnot, because when you saw those people, they weren't big-name actors. Everything, it looked dirty, it looked old, it felt real to me.
Even the picture that he had paper-clipped wasn't straight.
Yeah,
it's
just simple stuff like that, just that real, genuine feeling, and I've always loved it. Yep, I love it.
Very grainy, Yep. They even had the, almost the film hiss in there that's, in the background the whole time. That was great. Great job, Dylan and CLD Films. And I think with that, we're going to move on to our last film.
Oh, just fucking great. On what the hell next?
Let's call it. I knew it.
Here we go.
It seems full.
We need to get home. Come on.
Hey, thanks. Sorry. Sorry, guy, lady.
It's a little crowded in here. We could always.
What level do you want?
Let's go with the basement.
Are you sure?
Yeah, don't I seem sure?
Great.
Oh, no.
David, did you try the buttons?
Yes. Yeah.
No, come on!
This cannot be happening. This cannot be happening right now.
I think it stopped. We need to wait.
Did you try the buttons?
Yes. We're just gonna have to wait.
Oh, God.
Don't worry. I'm sure there's a protocol for something like this.
Okay, is there an emergency or some phone cord that is something?
There
isn't. Well, how do you know?
I don't think there is, and there's no signal. Shit.
Great.
Motherfucker. This cannot be happening. I cannot be in here right now.
I don't want to be in here either.
Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to do with my day. Be in a really small elevator with all you people.
Whoa. Us people? How do you know we're all people in here?
Great. He thinks he's funny.
Hey, sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm not. But right now, I can't be doing this. You know what? Great. We're all in this together, so put her there.
No, thank you.
What do you mean, no thank you?
Buddy, I'll shake your hand. Hi, my name's David.
Yeah. Why won't you shake my hand?
Why is that necessary?
I don't know.
Okay, I mean, here we are. We're like total strangers. We're stuck up. We're married. Congratulations. So, strangers here, totally by chance. I mean, it's by chance. What?
I was just saying it's by chance, random that we're stuck in here together. It's totally random.
Look, we don't have to be friends. I'm just trying to be friendly.
Well then, my name's
I'm Dostan. Yeah, Dostan.
Dostan.
Yeah, with a D.
Okay, that's... How is that a name?
I assure you it's real.
No.
No? You can't say no.
I don't believe you.
So, I feel like this is a good chance for us to introduce ourselves. I'm David, this is my wife, Allie.
Hi, I'm Allie.
And we're the Simpsons, like the adult cartoon.
The
Simpsons. Don't
Eat my shorts.
Dear God.
Okay, maybe we could pass the time with a game.
We could play picnic?
Oh, great idea, honey. Yes. Okay, I'll go first, and then I'll pass it on to you, and so on. Okay, I'm going on a picnic, and I'm going to bring apple pie.
Oh,
okay, everyone remember that, apple pie. Dear?
Okay, so I'm going on a picnic, and I've got the apple pie, and let's see, Banana Foster!
Ooh.
Oh, yum, we must be hungry.
Oh.
Who's next? Dostan?
Fine. I'm going on a picnic, and I'm bringing with me apple Foster, banana pie.
It was apple pie, Dostan, and banana Foster.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not a fucking chef. Apple pie, banana Foster, and a fork.
That's not how the game works.
Oh, sorry, forks. I'll bring it up for everyone.
No,
Plural.
no, you can't bring forks, singular or plural. It has to be something starting with a C.
Why?
Because that's how the game works.
Okay. Well, what if I get there after the person with E gets there, because I'm stuck in traffic? Then can I bring forks?
No.
Of course you can.
Great, problem solved.
I'll bring cashews unless anyone has a nut allergy.
You're up, lady.
Pass.
You can't pass. We have all this food, and I'm still stuck in traffic, so...
Pass.
Okay, maybe we're not ready for a game.
I really wish I had a banana right about now.
Great idea, Dostan. How about we all pull together our rations? I mean, we might be stuck in here a while. It looks like you maybe have some clothes. We could lay some out for comfort. See if we just...
I don't have clothes in these bags.
Okay. Well then, do you have food?
No.
So what's in the bags?
Empty your pockets.
What? No.
Come on, let's see what you've got.
Deflecting.
All I have is my wallet. You have giant bags.
Okay, so give me your wallet.
I won't.
Then don't ask about my bags.
Great. So far in our adventure together, we found out that nobody has a nut allergy, and you two have some weird Simpsons fetish.
Oh, no, it's our last name.
I understand.
Okay.
It's hot in here, though, right?
It is. And I shouldn't have worn these shoes today. My feet hurt.
So take your shoes off.
Oh. No. If they come, I don't want to be too casual.
We could sit down. We've got some time, I think. Probably.
Who's coming to help us out exactly?
Probably a maintenance guy.
Person?
Sorry, maintenance person, and probably fire persons and police persons.
Yeah, why don't you just say department? It just sounds a lot less
Stupid.
just weird.
It's hard to know what to say anymore.
Respect is really hard.
Well, I'm in this conversation now.
Okay, I'll see my way out.
I'm sure someone will come soon. I mean, stuff like this probably happens all the time.
I knew I shouldn't have done this. I knew it wouldn't be working today. Why did I do this today?
So, what's exactly is in the bags?
Haven't we been over this? We introduced ourselves. We played your picnic game.
I know. It just, they seem really heavy.
They are. They're very full.
Of?
So how often do you and your wife have sex?
Whoa! How is that any of your business?
Same goes for my bags.
I'm making conversation.
So am I.
It's once a week!
Allie!
Every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. because we have to be done before the 10 o'clock news.
Allie!
Oh, this is finally getting good.
I don't see how any of this is proper conversation.
And it's always missionary.
Allie, that's enough.
The question was presented.
Has this been going on for a long time?
For 14 years, every Tuesday at 9:30
PM.
p.m.
Sounds exciting.
It's a dependable, committed, loving relationship. Maybe you don't know about that, but we do. Okay? We're committed to each other. We can depend.
You mentioned.
Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about this.
Well, you were asking about his bags, and then...
Okay. Maybe we should talk about something else. Does anyone have any snacks? Water?
I have nothing. I told you to grab a bottle of water before we left the doctor's office, and you said you wanted to get home.
Why were you at the doctor's office?
What's in your bags?
Touche.
We were there about our son.
Boring.
Allie.
Is he okay?
Yes.
No.
Yes, he is.
If schizophrenia is okay.
Re-engaging interested again.
He's not.
He is, David.
Okay, question. Where is the little tyke? Follow-up question. How crazy are we talking? Are we talking shoot up the school crazy, or rob a bank crazy, or just drool in your pudding type of crazy?
That's disturbing.
It's my type. What's your type?
Pass.
Touche.
I think we are not going to be discussing my son right now.
He's 12. He's harmless, a sweet boy.
So what came first? The voices or the headaches?
He stopped sleeping. I got worried.
You're a good mom.
Thank you, Dostan.
I thought we were talking about, like, if anyone had any food or snacks or literally anything else.
I wonder if this is the apocalypse.
This is not the apocalypse. Stop being dramatic.
Can't you let go for once? We just walked out of the doctor's office 20 minutes ago. I even had a chance to breathe.
And now we're stuck in here. So we'll talk about it later.
Just show me something.
Everything is under control.
I mean it. Stop talking like that. Show me something. I do not want to be alone in this.
We are not going to talk about this right now. Everything is fine.
Did you try the buttons, David?
Yes, obviously I did.
Did you try the buttons?
Everything is under control.
Did you try the buttons?
Ask me it again.
Did you try the buttons?
Is this really necessary?
Shut up!
Okay.
Ask me again.
Did you try the buttons?
Fuck you.
Did you try the buttons here?
Fuck you. You did this.
Did you try the buttons?
You held his hand during T-ball, Allie. Fucking T-ball. You held his hand as he walked out onto the field, and look what we got. I mean, I told you they'd make fun of him, and now look at it. And those stupid haircuts. I mean, how is a man supposed to have a right mind with a messed up do?
Did you try the buttons?
Yes. Yes, I tried the fucking buttons. And I walked us in here, and I pushed the buttons, and the door closed, and now we're stuck. And I wanted kids, and you didn't, and now we've got this. But I didn't hold his hand during T-ball. That's on you. You did that. You sleep with that. I'm forever just walking behind you, watching you treat him like he's glass.
Okay. I hear you.
Do you? Stuck in here with the strangers of the world.
We're strange.
And now you hear me.
I hear you.
I am talking to my wife.
I hear you.
I'm gonna need you to stop talking.
I could. But where's the fun in that?
I refuse to engage.
Tweedly, 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 tweedly.
What are you doing?
Trying to cheer you up. Come on. Tweet, 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 tweet. He rocks in the treetops all day long, rocking and bopping and singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robins go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' robin, rock, rockin' rock, rockin' robin, rock, rockin' rock. Blow rockin' robin 'cause we really wanna rock tonight.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Hey.
That actually did make me feel a little bit better.
That's what I'm here for, bud. She is still a good mom, though.
I really need to get off this elevator.
Hey, it's not her fault little Davey's a wacko.
He's not a wacko.
Sorry.
And his name's not Davey.
I'm sorry. Petey.
His name's not Petey either. Are you fucking with me?
It is decidedly so.
Why? I'm trying to be nice.
Because at first you were bugging me, and then I was kind of and then aw, but now you're starting to bug me again, so them's the breaks.
Listen, I've had a really bad day.
Boo, hiss, bullshit. You finally let out some real emotions, and you use it to blame Allie. Eat my short Simpson.
I didn't blame her.
You did, kind of. I heard it.
I think you used the words, it's her fault.
Oh, so it's everyone against me now, huh? It's not my fault. I get up at 5 every morning. I take a shit, I shave, I brush my teeth, I shower, I have a 2-egg white omelet, I have with a spoonful of wheat germ, then have a multivitamin and wash it all down with green tea, no sugar, just lemon.
It doesn't taste good.
God, that sounds awful.
I leave the house by 6:15 at the latest, so I can be to the gym at 6:30. I then make it to work. For lunch, every morning, have a turkey and rye, plain, because mayo is disgusting. I leave the office by 5 at the very latest. I pay my bills, I go to work, I mow my lawn, and yes, every Tuesday, I fuck my wife missionary style, because that is how the world keeps turning and fucking turning and turning. Because any deviation from the routine is only welcoming the razor blade ride through hell.
Keep it going, man.
I don't know how to do different. And now my son is different, and I've known routine my entire life. And he's the best kid in the world, and he doesn't deserve it. And I only know how to do expected.
I stopped the elevator.
Well, that's unexpected.
I'm working on my thesis, and I'm supposed to do an experiment, and it was just supposed to be us talking.
Open the doors.
I can't. It's all on a timer, and it should have been open by now. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, hold on. I'm stuck watching this episode of Dynasty for
My life is not an episode of Dynasty, and this might be considered some kidnapping.
What the hell have we been doing the last 20 minutes?
Listening to my husband freak out?
It's not kidnapping. It's at worst like a temporary
Cut the shit!
These doors have to work.
Are there some tools or something? Surely we can...
If we just give it a few minutes, I'm sure the doors will reset and they'll
Okay,
just pop.
lay into it. I want out of here.
doors are made of impenetrable steel. When will we get to basement? Surely you have something in this bag that will do the trick. Do not touch the bag!
Look at that! What is that?
Oh my god! What the hell?
Oh, just fucking great. On what the hell, man? What's wrong with you? What?
He rocks in the treetop all the day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet. Slow rockin' Robin, 'cause we really gonna rock tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree. The wise old owl, the big black crow, flap of their wings, sing and go, bird, go. Rockin' Robin, rockin' Robin. Slow rockin' Robin, 'cause we really gonna rock tonight. A pretty little raven at the birdman stand, talking about the bop and it was grand. They started going steady and bless my soul. He out popped the buzzard and the Oreo. He rocks in the treetop all the day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing his song. All the little birds.
I get up at 5 every morning. I have 2 egg white omelet with fucking shit. I do a lot of things before I have my egg white omelet, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do that.
Scene 19, take 1. We're screaming.
Sorry. Pretty iconic.
My brain just...
They'll remember you for it for years.
My brain just... My brain bleeds screen.
That's where they're gonna put your head. It's too soon.
What comes first?
Aw, come on!
Your phone is my line. It's my line.
Fuck!
Dawson stole my line.
I'm sorry!
Do we want to watch that picture?
Why not?
Listen, I skipped the part about fucking my wife.
You did.
I didn't want to say anything.
That has
You forgot to mention that you fucked me originally.
Maybe let's not have any Mr. Stone bloopers on.
Hear that, Mr. Stone? What do we know that you don't? Uh-oh.
Sorry.
I actually know 0 of the words.
I know them, I just can't fucking remember them. I could.
Oh, goodness. The strange of the world. One more ago, maybe? You made him this way, you drove him into him, holding his hand during T-ball. You held his hand, no wonder, and he walked out on the field. No wonder he's fucked up. Look, I told you, you made fun of him. Look what we got.
And then he just walked on the other way. It was open the whole time.
And it really takes like... By chance.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
We just got that on camera. That doesn't.
No, we're not fucking including that.
Found someone else.
Hi, I'm invisible. You can't even see me.
Hey, we're doing another take in case you were wondering. Just for you, future David, editing this, you sexy beast.
Gotta give yourself some completely.
I'm gonna be sitting there late at night, procrastinating, hating myself, so a little pick me up doesn't hurt. All right? Oh, good heavens! Whoa, please.
This is now.
That's my wife.
That's
a wrap. Yes, it is.
All right, that was
a fun one.
That was really fun. That was 20 minutes in. I think that was my favorite one of the whole night, honestly. And that goes to show you that like you don't have to have the best gear or the best technical like everything to have an amazing story.
You just gotta have enough patience to be packed into an elevator with a bunch of people.
But is it an elevator?
That's the question, right? If you're there, was it a real elevator? Because there was a discussion over here. It's like I thought it was, and then I also thought it wasn't. It could have been a closet, but like.
We were like looking at trim and angles and
absolutely.
We were looking at anything trying to figure out if it was real or fake.
You had absolute perseverance if that was a real elevator to shoot that long of a movie in there. That's incredible. And also just the coverage was awesome. Like there's only so many angles you can get, and you got them all. And like yeah, great job.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was really fun.
It was.
Who wrote it? I want to know who wrote it also.
Is anyone up there answering that?
Yeah.
We're being ignored.
Michael?
I don't know. There's 8 people in here. I'm not sure if one of them are any of the cast members.
Allie's probably out. It's Tuesday. She's probably getting ready for some missionary sex.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. It's Tuesday, right?
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. They kind of had that. I was a medic, and a lot of people don't know that doggy style is actually the best on Tuesdays for a committed relationship. So I kind of miss for you guys on that.
That's true. That wasn't missed by the writing department, but we're going to let it slide.
While we wait for to find out if it's a real elevator or not, what was everyone's favorite part of the film?
Man, for me it was the monologue, just when the husband just lost it and just goes and like describes his life. That was really well acted, and just it was like a one shot, like one take, and it was fun and just kind of the boiling point of the whole thing.
For me, they had me just that little brief music at the beginning, the Rockin' Robin, at the very beginning before they even get in the elevator. This was my favorite and my least favorite at the same time. I'm not claustrophobic, but the thought of being around 6 strangers and listening to that chatter back and forth, stuck in there where I can't get away. I was literally watching it, blood pressure increasing. I like how the characters and the conversation evolved over that, but the whole time I'm like, open the fucking door, get out of there. I love that one though.
For me, it was probably them having something stressful in their life. I think it hit like a serious note for a second. Like they had something happen in their relationship or in their family, and actually being able to completely have a mental breakdown, kind of blaming each other, even though it's nobody's fault, obviously. And then everybody can bust out in song. And it just kind of shows that, like, okay, no matter how shitty the situation is, you can all come back around.
I liked, what was the character's name? Dawsden? Is that what it was?
Mr. Gropey, I think.
Yeah, the big grabber.
Mr. Gropey.
Yeah, Scruffy McGropey weeding his way through the group of people going in there. No, I absolutely love that character because it seems like whenever you're in a situation that you can't get out of, there's always that one antagonist, and he gets everybody riled up.
He's just a provocateur.
Yeah, well, he just kept the whole thing moving. I loved it.
I thought all of the actors in that one did a good job of changing, but making themselves irritable. He did it, busted through the door. You're like, oh, this jackass.
He ate that role
But
up.
then
That was
they all
fun,
become somewhat endearing at one point, and then become assholes again later throughout it. So they good job to all you guys on that one, going back and forth, but pulling that emotion out. Yeah.
So it was confirmed. It was a real elevator with no AC.
Oh my God!
Dear
Just
God.
God bless you guys.
Yeah, no. Oh.
Wow.
That's why they were so irritable.
Yeah.
Like
That was just
they
real.
said.
That was real emotion. I mean, that was,
Dang. Wow. Yeah, really impressive. Like the writing was just great, and the pacing, like the way that all the characters like delivered their lines, and the way it was just like cut together. Like there was some like whatever technical like, lighting and camera work and stuff, fine, but the story carried through, and it was really fun to watch.
It looks like you guys had fun. Those characters or the actors had fun on that.
Yeah, the
too.
blooper reel was
I enjoyed
hilarious.
the blooper reel too, but just watching it, it looked like they were interacting back and forth pretty well.
Yeah.
The whole way through that. So.
I'll tell you what, now I'm half tempted to get a bunch of our actors and cram it into an elevator and see what we can get.
I know. I would almost want to see like a 80, 90-minute version of that.
Can we just make it a bathroom, though? Like a small little bathroom?
Okay, if you're getting 6 people into a bathroom, man, you're in the wrong
One
bathroom.
person taking a shit.
Well, it's going to be a...
Rotate,
just
you're
one.
stuck in the bathroom for 2 days.
And like the water's off and you can't flush or something like that. So you
Oh,
guys are
I
just
love it.
And we
stuck
have
there.
to do it on a Tuesday, between 5 and 9:30.
Between 5 and 9:30.
9:30.
You just gotta get done before the 10 o'clock
news.
news.
Oh, man.
That was good. I like that one.
Yeah.
I did.
Fun.
I like that one
Yeah,
a lot
that's
too.
pretty good.
That was a fun.
Yeah, living proof that like story is the most important thing when we make these movies. It's like, you know, it's that is what made us like this film, was just the hilarity and the just the story driven nature of it. Didn't have to look perfect, it didn't have to sound perfect, it just
I didn't say that. That one, I really enjoyed that one. I feel like if the more the Mediaverse movie night goes along, we should give away a Laurel of the Night, you know, just for the one we
Right,
like. We'd like
that
a
would
3,
be
and
actually
if
very
we did
good.
that, that'd be my vote.
honorary Laurel of the evening for Mediaverse Movie Night 1.
20 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, the other films were absolutely fantastic too, don't get me wrong. Like we had a great first start at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
It's been fun.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this up. So thank you for watching our very first Mediaverse movie night. We're gonna try to do this once a month, have a live stream and get people's films viewed on here and give our, you know, peanut gallery assessment. We'll do a mystery science theater kind of thing if that's what we're doing.
Do the shameless plug. You got your movie, send them in.
So yes, if you are a indie filmmaker,
Say indie MILF? If you're an
you are an indie
My name's
filmmaker
If you're an
in
indie-
Iowa or the Midwest, and you want your film to be seen by this group of knuckleheads, send it to us. We would love to hear from you. We'd love to screen your movie on Mediaverse Movie Night. And stay tuned for even... I was doing so well, too. I'm going to drop a MILF maker.
Go back.
Okay.
What about my milk makers?
Anyways, we have a lot of content coming out from Mediaverse Studios in the coming weeks and months. Not just movie night, not just live streams. We have a lot of us working behind the scenes to get things made that you're all going to enjoy and that the community will all benefit from. So please stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all the social medias. And come see the ranch if you want to. We call it the ranch. It is Mediaverse Studios. It's here in Marengo, Iowa. And it's still a work in progress, but we are beginning to offer services here. And so if you're interested in talking about that, please hit us up. We would love to chat with you. And with that being said, yeah, my name is Jake, and this was Vern and Melanie and Derek. And we had a blast. Thank you all for setting your films and for joining us tonight.
Michael and Anthony in the back there too.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you to Michael
you guys
Huntington
for
and
the
Anthony
help.
Smith on the camera and the live stream switcher.
And Magic Fingers, Michael.
Oh,
We can't see you, but he's out there waving jazz hands.
they don't call him that just because he's missing 3 fingers. Also because he's missing 3 fingers. But
Keep it clean.
Is that it? We all done?
I think so.
We did it.
You want to do another shout out to all the MILFs out there?
Did we get all the flies? Individually named, but thank you guys. Good job. They were keeping
Thanks
the
for hanging
buzzing
out
down.
and watching.
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
All right.
And we will
See you guys
next
later.
time.
Bye.
All right, bye.